Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Agents of Chaos Gaming, where order comes to die and chaos reigns. And we are continuing on with DMC4 Special Edition. I am Crunch, and QB and Scotty are here with me.
Wow. Hello.
And the last time, we took care of Dagon and put him down. And this time, if I remember correctly, is it this mission? It is indeed. That description ought to tell you what we're about to do. Anyway, we got ourselves a new toy last time in the form of Pandora. And as you can see, there are a couple of other toys or functions that it can do. Despite the fact that it claims to have 666 different forms, you can't use them all.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it only has like a few different forms. This one's apparently 124, and that's 398. Don't expect to see too much out of those, admittedly. I've never really gotten too good with Pandora, but it'll serve its purpose for what I need it to. Pandora is also a weapon that you can use to cheese a lot of things.
Oh, great. As if I didn't have enough obstacles already.
Alright, so you guys remember the mission in DMC3 where our health was constantly draining? Well, we've got one of those here too.
And the combat adjudicator.
And we got ourselves a combat adjudicator here as well too, so let's go ahead and just bust this guy up.
So this is an S.
Yeah, so not too hard. No, we're almost already at an A, so you know. There we go. And thankfully there's also some green orbs literally like right there, so it's like, I think they knew if you needed it, they left some health. Anyway. If anyone remembers this little hallway, they ought to know what's sitting here. These damn things. Now, much like with Nero, you still have to shoot them in order to get them out of the ground, or at least slow them down enough for you to hit them. Still not a big fan of these enemies. But yeah, so with Pandora, when you're just standing neutral on the ground, it turns into a rocket, I guess, crossbow looking thing. And then when you have the maneuver unlocked, the thing to be like do a certain thing with it, it transforms into a bigger rocket launcher, and then when you're midair, it turns into the minigun. Now, you may also notice there's a new gauge in the middle of between our health bar and our double trigger meter. That is known as the disaster gauge. What does that do? Well, that fills up when you use Pandora to cause damage. And what the disaster gauge does when you have something in it is basically gives you access to that missile platform mode, which I'm going to save for now. We'll let Havoc fly later. So yeah, I do not care for these. They were what? Cutlasses? Is that what they were called? The fish?
Yep.
Yeah, I still don't care for the cutlasses. So, who wants to play dice?
Oh no.
Yeah, Dante doesn't want to play dice.
Dying on
No.
time pad shit.
Yeah, the game tries to fake you out with this room and just be like, hey, you have to do this again. It's like, nope. Dante just says, nope, not doing it.
Now, does it force you to activate the disaster mode, or you have to?
No, you can you choose to do that because it's the gun map or the gunslinger's style move when you have Pandora on. I'm just not letting that fly yet. I have my moments for when I want to use that. Yeah, this is just a room full of Gladius. This honestly is kind of like one of the least interesting fights in the game right now. I think this to get it's more annoying in the higher difficulties just because they do mix it up with the different enemy configurations. So there's probably something else in this room, but as it stands right now, since we're on normal, it's just Gladius. This is kind of funny how, like, they go through the whole thing of, like, hey, Dante's not doing this puzzle room, so I wonder if, like, the developers realize themselves that either that's just in character for Dante to just say, screw that noise, I'm not doing this, or if they realize, yeah, this room kind of sucks.
Yes.
Like, why did we do this?
After this happened to me.
Now I'm trying to remember which way we came in. I think. Is it this one? Yeah, this is where I need to go. Yeah, this is the combat room where we're basically chucking Gladius through the window. But now we have
Chucking them at
Angelo.
the pretty boy. His name was Agnes, something like that?
Yeah, Agnes. Agnes the Ham King. I have seen some fun animations of like flags just slapping each other around. It's kind of funny. I also say out of like all the guns in this game, this one's probably my favorite just because how do you go wrong with that?
Bing. We could be using the missile platform, but then again,
It ain't worth it for this room. But I'm saving that. There's actually something I do want to check. Because I'm curious. There is a move that you can do with this thing. I just don't remember. Oh yeah, so apparently that one is just called Epidemic. Then there's that one. That's the other one that we bought. And the minigun is apparently called Jealousy. That's interesting. Where is this? Is it in here? Yeah, I think it's in here. So yeah, you can't actually do that flash attack that they teased in that cutscene. And you can also do the blade as toss attack. I just never knew how to do that. And yes, the missile platform is called Argument. Which you will win every single time when you use it. One. And now we're outside, so we're free of the gas, at least for now. I believe, if I remember correctly. Yep, there it is. So this is one of the blue orb fragments that as Nero, oopsie. As Nero, I didn't grab because I wasn't sure how to get it. You can get it as him, but if you want an easier way to do it, just bust out the missile platform and fly over to it.
Is that really what you saved up the missile platform for?
No. I just wanted to show off. I just wanted to actually grab that and show that it's doable that way. I do have something else in mind for that thing. There are actually a few different secret missions that you can cheese with Pandora that way. One of them, in fact, is actually the mission that I skipped past last episode, the one where you had to like take no damage. So basically, if you have your disaster gauge filled up, you can just swap into Argument and then just unleash holy hell on everything down below you. So the faults can't get you because you're midair, and then if you just keep hammering on the trigger, nothing else will be able to hit you, because they'll be destroyed by missile barrage. And then I think there's also another one that's a secret mission that Nero runs across. I think Dante can also run across it. I just don't remember where it is. But basically, you have to do like a different version of that platforming puzzle where the platforms like disappear underneath you as you're walking across it. You can just bust out Arguments and just float across it to cheese it instead. I said, if I actually do a cleanup video, I'll show it off. I have to remember where that secret mission is, I don't remember. Brutal. I just love that that's the rank for B is brutal, the whole thing.
What's your preferred namings for the styles, Crunch?
Huh?
What games styles do you prefer, like the names of them?
Oh, for the style gauge? That's a tricky one, because, I think, like, there's just a certain ranks for, like, different ones that I just like more than others. So, like, I think my favorites for S ranks are actually from Ninja Theory's game. But I think it's also partly due to the way the announcer guy says them. Because it's like savage, sadistic, sensational. But the voicing that they use for the rank announcer in that game just amps it up and just makes it sound goofier. Anyway, yep. So now we can get out of here.
You just walk out the castle.
Yep. Walk out the castle. Head back outside into the snow. But not before we meet this thing.
I know
Alright,
why these are cool.
so these guys are known as Basilisks, if I remember correctly. They're flaming dogs that can shoot their heads at you. Yeah. That's something. And damage-wise, they don't really do that much, but, you know, you got a pack of them all flopping their heads at you. Oof, that's a pain. Kind of an interesting little enemy to introduce this late to the game. But then I guess they had to, like, mix up something, because they haven't really been throwing new stuff at us. I think so far it's just been the Scarecrow, or the Mega Scarecrow, the Fault, and now this. And Fault, I don't even know if you really count that as like a new enemy type, considering it's just mostly a level obstacle. But yeah, the Basilisks aren't really anything too much to complain about. And also, if you do hop up on these pillars, the blue or the red orb stashes are back. So maybe there's one on the other side, but whatever.
You don't have to fight any frosts.
No, thankfully. At least not on this difficulty. They probably I'm imagining they probably would have thrown some in on like a higher difficulty, but here, no. Also, what was that? Oh, it's just a bunch of tiny red orbs for some reason. I actually don't know if that was them trying to say that there's something else there, but I'm not worrying about it. Now, one thing you'll also notice is the fact that because they just teleported in like that, these are actually some of Agnes's toys. He actually made these stupid things. That's the only reason why they teleport in that way.
Do you know what they say, for ye who play God? May the divine have holy retribution upon you.
I like how it's just this particular spot gets like extremely snow windy. Like, what's up with this? The weather...
Maybe to deter people from ever getting near the castle.
Maybe, I don't know. But this weather is just really stupid. Alright,
Which is your
so
favorite
here we
area?
are, back in the mine shaft area. I do like how these Grim Grips are still hanging out here. Also, for anyone that may remember me mentioning it, there is actually another blue orb fragment across the way. Once again, you can use this to get across. Except I completely cocked that up. Oopsie. Now thankfully they do actually put jump pads so you can bounce your way back up there. I don't know how I messed that up. There we go. Fast. 100% certain. But yeah, blue orb frag. Now, I believe that's the way they actually intended for you to get that one. It's just as we mentioned during that video, you can do that with Nero way early on. If you're good enough with his caliber maneuver, you can actually skip past that. Oops, that's not shit. Get out. Crap. Oh, hey.
You don't say. Wish you would have noticed me earlier. Now my coat's all charred.
I love that. Dante literally just sits there on his tail like that. That is so funny. But yeah, we've got Burial again. He pretty much plays exactly the same as he did before. Swings the big sword at you, does a bunch of fiery slam attacks, blah blah blah. And then yeah, you can eventually stun him down and get some free hits on him. So, the main reason why I was actually saving the disaster gauge was for this. Come on. Fire. This thing wouldn't let me keep shooting. I don't know why. That's weird. I was just gonna like unload the whole thing onto him. That's bizarre. Anyway. Oh well.
Wonder what weapon we're gonna get from this guy. Maybe a sword.
You can stay and die, or you can walk your ugly ass back through that gate. It's your call, pal.
I like how he actually gives this guy a choice.
That's a letdown. I was hoping for a bit more than just a few sparks.
Now comes what is probably one of the most infamous cutscenes in this game.
Satisfied. You are set free. And don't look so big from where I'm standing. Now it's just you and me, Mr. Savior.
I love that cutscene. Oh, that cutscene is the best. Anyway, the weapon we get from it is known as Lucifer. This is a weird weapon. Because basically what it does is it summons blades. And you can, like, sit them in the air, just have them chill out and stuff. This is very much one of those weapons that I have no idea how to use this damn thing, but I'm sure someone who actually knows what they're doing can make this look amazing. Anyway, that's the mission's over.
C.
Yeah, because I don't really do the orb hunt thing. But yeah, that's Burial taken down, and that's 3 Hellgates dealt with, and we now have our full arsenal. Dante only has 3 melee weapons and 3 guns in this game. It's a little bit on the small side, but considering how much you can still do with this minimal arsenal, it's kind of impressive. Anyway, join us next time as we make our way back into Fortuna proper. See you guys then.
Ciao.